Hello and welcome to episode 3 of the Water Boys. Hope everybody's doing great on this Wednesday, September 10th. You got myself, Duddy, over here to the right. You got my brother Tyler, and down below we got Christian. So, we are having some issues uploading some of the videos. So if you didn't see an episode last week, it's because we had some issues. We're currently using Descript, and the biggest issue we're facing is getting video ready to edit into Script. So if you have a suggestion, leave a comment on our YouTube. We'd love to hear some feedback. We want to get better at this. So first things first, on this lovely Wednesday evening, we got to start with the Homer take. It was posted on TikTok. It was up. I mean,
It ain't going
it
nowhere.
wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. So Tyler, the floor is yours. Let's hear
Look,
it.
look. See, that's the great thing about this podcast is we're gonna post TikToks and we're gonna post them takes, and they ain't ever going away. You come back, you flame me a year from now. I don't care. I stand on business. But yeah, Lions lost. It was a 2 touchdown route the other way, so I had something right. Um, but yeah, I'm not concerned moving forward. We haven't played great week one. I don't think in the Dan Campbell era. Not one time. Last year we had a dog fight with the Rams, beat them in overtime, but it wasn't pretty. We played awful football that day too. Um, Not worried about it. We're gonna come back. Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson's getting the get right game. That sucks for him. Um, yeah. And St. Brown said today he's getting booed. He's getting booed. Everybody's booing him. So Benedict Johnson will be in the building.
Comes with expectations for being good, so it's a good sign.
Well, the booing will just continue from when he got booed out of his own stadium this week. So
Oh yeah, that too. But you are right about the Lions not starting fast because the year prior too they lost
2 to
against
Tampa.
the Eagles at home opening week. So
No,
we went 2023, right?
no.
2022.
2023 was was that the Rams? I don't know. We lost
last
week
year was-
2 or something.
last year was the
Usually
Rams.
the first couple of weeks we're pretty slow out the gates.
Yeah.
No,
Does it
wait.
concern
Last year
you
was
at
the
all?
Rams. We beat them. We lost. Remember, then we lost to Tampa, and then we ripped off 13 straight.
Right. I was thinking the year prior, the opening weekend though, week one.
Yeah, I don't know, but we haven't came out the gate good in Dan Campbell era, and it's a little annoying. I think we should start playing some people in the preseason. Get some. I mean, it doesn't have to be a whole quarter, a drive or two, something, just to get some tape against a live opponent. Things you can go work on back in the practice lab, but I get
It's got
it.
really
I
good-
get both sides.
Do you foresee that change coming or no?
No, I don't
No.
think. I think Dan will take this over getting somebody. You get Goff hurt in the preseason, you're gonna look awfully stupid.
I think the biggest thing is just the young guys you have on your O line could have used those snaps. Not so much Golf and Amon Ra, but just
Right, but it's just
That
like
unit.
coaches say all the time. You play one guy, you got to play all the other guys. I mean, what's it? You got to. So I get
To an
I get
extent.
both sides, but
no concern with the 0-2 in division in sight. I think that
No.
would be a kicker.
yeah, I'm not worried about painted nail boy. No way.
Will you be concerned if you start 0-2?
If we start 0-2, I guess it depends on what this game looks like.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
If it's a repeat of week 1, you're a little nervous.
Yeah, I mean, if some of those offensive line miscommunications happen again, at the rate they did, I don't expect them to be perfect every play. Whatever. No offensive line is that way, but yeah, if they happen at the rate they did, yeah, I'll be probably screaming, "Call Frank! Get off the fishing boat. Let's get back to Detroit. Let's get back to work. I got a toe if you need it. I'll happily sacrifice my toe." But
Oh,
that
shit.
rolls us into, well, it doesn't really roll us into, we have to kind of turn back the time, but we got Spitgate on Thursday night.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I mean,
Spitgate.
6 seconds into the game, we got a player down, knee injury, getting carted off. And we got Jalen Carter spitting on Dak Prescott. Just a bonehead move. Can't do it. I do agree though that it didn't warrant suspension.
Yeah.
I think everybody's kind of going crazy over that. I think the NFL's reasoning for whatever that punishment was kind of dumb, and made people think he should be suspended more than what they were
I
saying.
agree.
Because now what? If it happens in the fourth quarter, is it now another game? Like, I don't get it.
What's the timeline for it? No, I agree with that. I think the NFL's decisioning or their explanation has caused more uproar than the initial Spitgate itself. Undisciplined, stupid act going into a contract year, and yeah, I think it was dumb as dumb can get. But we're still 1-0, so I'll take it. Division win. We're off the rip. I don't think we have another division game for a while now. I have to look at that. So good open seasoning win. Jalen Hurts is that dude.
He's
And
a dump down king. What are you talking about?
efficiency, baby. Took
Yeah.
what was there.
I mean, I agree with you. Goff took heat this week for being dumped down king too, and it's like you have to don't throw the ball if you're gonna throw a pick.
Exactly.
It's not there. You take what's open. Every coach is gonna tell them that. So
Right, but that doesn't bode well with the pretty aesthetic that everyone wants to see. This way, it's a good segue into, I guess, a little off topic here, but are we more watching football for entertainment or for the competition? Because it makes me wonder when we have these arguments about who's doing well and who's not. Like,
Well-
I think people would sometimes rather be entertained than have their team actually win.
well, I think this comes back to wins as a quarterback stat. Wins
Yeah.
is not a quarterback stat. No
Team
world.
game, baby.
Right. And Hurts has won a lot of games, but he doesn't do it prettily. I don't think
Right.
you put Jalen Hurts on the Cleveland Browns and the Cleveland Browns become world beaters. That's not Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts needs a team run. Look, that's not a dig either. Almost every quarterback in this league needs a team around him.
Exactly.
I just don't think he could take like a mid team and make him great. I think he is what he is. I mean, whatever.
Hey,
People are gonna
our-
praise him. I don't care, but I just think he is a very, very game manager quarterback.
I don't disagree. I think that's an argument that can be made about almost every quarterback.
There's a lot of quarterbacks.
I mean, I would say almost all of them. I mean, how far I agree with your take on the quarterbacks as a win stat, because we look at Lamar Jackson on Sunday night. I'm going to go off a little topic here, but did everything he could, and it did not matter when his team blew the lead. So,
But I think you got
regardless,
to. But I think you have to give credit where credit's due. Like the Bengals don't win as many games last year without Joe Burrow slinging the damn rock like he did, especially
That was
later in
kinda
the
gonna be
season.
that was going to be my example as Joe Burrow.
Right.
Like Joe Burrow can will a team with his arm. Like he can be that guy. He's got the arm. But not everybody has that arm and has that ability. And look, I think he's in rare air. I don't think there is many of them. I'm with Christian. I don't think there's many of them.
well, I think he even got flamed this past weekend for, I think he threw for 156 yards, somewhere around there. He didn't throw for very much. He was
People-
getting flamed.
People
But that's
also
what it
forget,
took. But that's what it takes to win.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
people
but-
also forget early season. This happens every year. This happens. Not
Yeah.
every game
It
is
took the
attractive.
Bengals. It took the Bengals. What were the Bengals last year? They were what? Like, what did they start last year? I can't remember. It was.
Like 1-5.
Yeah, it
bad.
wasn't
It was 1
pretty.
and 5. Yeah, 1 and 4, 1 and
It
5.
wasn't pretty at the beginning of the year
Yeah.
last year, and I think it's going to be a repeat of the same thing this year. But back to Spitgate real quick, because I didn't really get to take my take on
Yeah.
this. Hats off to Dak Prescott. I don't think we'll
Oh my
ever know.
God.
I don't think what we'll ever know what he said to get Jalen to come over, but he got in that man's head, and I think he preyed upon him. He preyed upon Jalen. He did. He preyed upon him. He said, "Look, I'm getting this guy. I'm getting him." And when he did that spit at the ground, he knew it was coming back at him. He got right up in his face. He knew it was coming back on him. This was predicated by Dak Prescott. Hats off. Hats off. And I think it changed. I think it changed the outcome of the game a little bit. I mean, they still lost, but I think that dynamic of a player. I think the spread's a little. I think they meet. I think they hit the spread if he's in that game. That's just my take.
I hate to agree with you, but I do. I think it's a great take. I think whether I would like to know what was exactly said as well. It doesn't excuse the stupidness that happened afterwards.
No.
Something had to have been said and done. I guess that's my assumption. But yeah, I do agree with you as well that it changed the game. I mean, he's arguably a top, be generous here, top 10 defensive player in the league, and they don't have the depth like they used to at the D line. So having him gone is huge. Having him back this week is even better. So hopefully he doesn't do anything stupid again. And to be honest, we're 3 seasons in. It's his first offense, so should give him some grace at this point.
Yeah, well, that rolls into just another. Well, this was a shootout. The Steelers Jets. Nobody expected a shootout here. I don't know what the over under was, but I imagine that over smacked like crack.
It did. I don't remember what the over under was exactly, but I think it was high 30s, low 40s. So that hit.
Yeah.
That hit.
Well,
Hit by like halftime.
That game just solidified that to me that my take on Aaron Glenn, it's spot on. The guy's going to be a hell of a head coach in this league. He had Fields playing.
Yeah.
He had Fields playing. He had the run game going like crazy. And it was a perfect run game. He ran everything away from TJ Watt. Took TJ Watt right out of that game.
Yeah, if you looked at Brees's run chart, I mean, it was all left side. They went completely away from TJ Watt. And you had prime Ramsey and you had prime Rodgers out there. Who expected to see that?
Well, I expected the Rodgers. We all know my take on Rodgers. Rodgers is going to be wonderful things in Pittsburgh this year.
Well,
and the play is you do wonderful this season, you go and take that draft capital you got, and you move up and go grab a quarterback.
Well, if he does so great, he wants to come back again.
And we'll say they win a ring, he ain't coming back. He's going out on top.
we're talking about rings now. I think it's way too early for ring. Did you see that run defense? Did you see that pass defense on not crucial downs? I mean, we stepped up when we needed to, but it was a lot of open guys out there in the field.
But it was all correctable. That defense could be just fine. That defense.
I think you can correct the pass defense easier than the run defense. I think the run defense is more concerning. By far.
We're all forgetting Cam Hayward's been sitting out, boo-hooing that he can't feed his family off $145 million. Like, he's gonna come back to practice. He'll get back in shape, and he'll be just a clog in the middle there.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't like to see the injury to Deshaun Elliott. It looks like we were going to go after Jabril Peppers. I don't know if that's official yet.
You signed him.
We did sign him. Okay, I didn't even get a chance to update myself on that yet. So I mean, I think that not only adds depth, but it gets us a guy who can play right away. While Deshaun's out. So I think they're making good moves right now, and I think they're making moves to win games. And I'm kind of shocked. I'm literally kind of shocked. I think there is correctable thing. There's things we have to correct, especially on the defensive side. Calvin Austin, man. Calvin Austin looked great. I mean, Ben Skoranek got a touchdown. He was a plus 2,500 anytime touchdown. Yeah. So I'm liking what I'm seeing. Jonnu Smith got in there. We didn't see a lot of big man, which I was surprised. Darnell. We didn't see a lot of him. I mean, they might as well just put him in as a tackle. I mean, just a big package. I think they do something like that in the future. Gainwell ran really well. Warren, I was a little surprised. He was an upstart, man. I mean, he was an upstart last year. He sparked our offense.
Yes, because that's what he is. He's a third down spark back.
That's-
He's not an every down back.
I
You guys
get
are
that.
Playing him like an every down back. I didn't understand this from the time you did it till now, and I will never understand it. Najee
Me either.
Harris should still be a Steeler.
It would be great if he was.
Yes.
Tell you what.
He's big. He's physical. He doesn't fumble the ball.
Yeah.
And he gets 1,000 yards every year, and we just let him go. I mean, I don't know what's going on over there. But
Once again, the Steelers have an uncanny ability to know when to let players go. So I mean, is he going to be playing for the Chargers this year? Yeah, you think he's going to split?
it doesn't need to split.
Yeah, but he was our feature back,
Yeah,
and
It's fine,
I don't.
he still could do that.
I think those days are behind him now, and I think
he's like 25.
I think those days are behind him now. I'm going to stand by that.
Well,
Um,
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
his average,
these days-
his current average is 5 yards per carry. So
yeah.
But you know who's
now I was fucking around. He only had 1 carry last week.
He only had 1 carry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They ran
He's still
Hampton a
coming
lot.
back from that injury though, from the fireworks.
Yeah,
Has anyone seen his eye yet?
He can't see, so I don't know.
Yeah. Regardless.
But
Regardless.
somebody whose days aren't behind him is Derrick Henry. Nobody can stop this guy. Nobody's going to stop this guy. He's going to run all over everybody again this year. 31 years old. Still popping you in
It
the
is
mouth.
amazing that he's had no fall off.
But he did have the crucial fumble that cost them the game.
Josh Allen is Lamar Jackson's daddy, so it makes sense. So,
fair.
we can debate each other all day long on that if you want. Josh Allen goes and wins games against Baltimore Ravens, and what was it? 251 pass yards in the fourth quarter. Yuck.
Yeah, it was a bunch, yeah.
From one of the best talent-wise and really best defenses in the league. What happened? I mean, besides divine intervention, what happened?
This is what they started like last year. If we don't remember, they were one of the worst defenses through the first 6 weeks of the year last year.
They were.
It took them a minute to get it turned around. And then they ended up being, I think the last 10 weeks were like the top number 1 defense, but it took them a while to get it going, which we touched on earlier routines. But typically it's not so much your defense that takes a while to get going, which is a bit odd, especially for the Ravens.
I mean, the problem, though, it's none of that. The problem is John Harbaugh. He has a knack for blowing these leads
Yeah.
because he goes so conservative after he gets these leads. You got to put your foot on the throat. Just suffocate them. Make them beat you. Don't lose. Like, they lost the game. I don't even know if Buffalo won the game. The Ravens lost the game.
They almost made me lose my week 1 fantasy matchup. I can tell you that. -7 points. I was staring at that like, come on, really? week 1, week 1, we're gonna do this again.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody saw that big of a shootout. I mean, maybe a little bit, like a 28-31 game, but
That's what I was.
80 points. I mean,
Yeah, I was
wow.
thinking like a 31-28, something like that kind of game. It's just crazy to me. That game was in Buffalo, not affected by weather. Like I just still can't get over that fourth quarter. I mean, that was a crazy comeback. You just don't see it all the time. We saw it again on Monday. And we'll transition right into it. We saw it again on Monday night. We got 2 classics, I think, right off the rip. Week 1, you had that Sunday night shootout, and then the comeback win by the Minnesota Vikings. Tyler is not get a little backstory here. The whole reason this whole podcast thing started, we all have had a group chat, text message group chat for years now. I mean, it's been several years now at this point, and this is where this whole idea started. We back and forth between all of us about this, that, and the other. Like, let's start talking about it. Let's get some of it out here in the open. Let other people hear it, because something we love to do, right? So Tyler has all week been not about the birth of a superstar on Monday night, J.J. McCarthy. He did it at Michigan. He's doing it now in the NFL. When are you gonna come to the right side, Tyler? When are you gonna come over?
Are you done yet?
I'm done. I think now. I want to hear your take
Is it
now.
out of your throat?
It's out, dude. Yeah, it's out. It's out. Yeah.
I thought you might have spit on it like Jalen Carter did for a second. We're not ignoring the 3+ quarters of couldn't move the ball. He couldn't move the ball. He couldn't.
It's his
move
first
the
NFL
ball.
game.
Cool. He couldn't move the ball. He couldn't throw the ball. He threw one of the most ugliest pick sixes there ever is. Just severely underthrew an out route. Did he come back and make some nice plays? He sure did. But I'm not taking the exception to the rule. I'm not arguing that. I'm not arguing, oh, he made some nice plays, so that means he's going to be some superstar in this league. This kid has a lot of growth to do. He can't read a defense. It's not looking great. But I will say, it's probably looking better than the other side of the field. Because Caleb Williams cannot hit the broadside of a barn. The amount of open receivers that man overthrew, it's over. Caleb Williams is a bust. Done. Plain and simple. He's going to be a nail stylist here in about 3 weeks. I don't know. He's going to have to probably call the number that was on his nails. He's just...
Wasn't it suicide prevention? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Tyler, to back you up on that point, I think at some point this season they go to Tyson Bagent. I really do. I truly believe that. You can't win games when you're missing a wide open receivers by 10 to 15 yards. I mean, there's some of those. DJ Moore in the corner by the end zone, that was off by 10 to 15 yards. He was wide open.
That one was bad, but I watched the fourth down one. I think it was in the second quarter. It was like 4th and 2.
On a slant.
And that slant,
Yep.
holy miss, bro. That
Yeah.
I mean, you can't in the NFL, you cannot miss that throw in the NFL. You can't.
Yeah,
It won't
pitch
go
catch.
anywhere. Yeah, it's a timing route too. It's not hard.
Yeah.
And I've been saying
Agreed.
this. He's gonna drive Ben Johnson nuts because he's not on time. Ben Johnson offense is on time. Get it out. Go to this guy. If that's not there, you're going to this guy. It's not this run around, make plays. Like, yeah, it's nice once in a while, but it burnt him a few times too. I mean, he was taking sacks 10 yards behind the line.
Well, and you go back and you watch it, because I watched a little bit more of it again, just to kind of see when I was seeing all the hate about Caleb Williams, because I'm like, I saw the same thing, right? But I want to double check my work here, right? So I went back and I watched a little bit more, and that's the thing. When that first read wasn't there, he just panicked. He scrambled. He ran around. He did what he did in college. And I'm sorry, that doesn't. Some of those big plays he made, those were on the fly. But you're not. Once teams have a little bit more tape, you're not getting any of those anymore.
Well,
It's not going to happen.
He'll get scramble plays, but the problem is with him is it's too much in his DNA to go to the scramble. This has always been a problem with some of these running quarterbacks coming out of college. They always talk about, well, is he a runner or is he a thrower? And one thing you do notice with some of these quarterbacks that come out is the ones that are throwers, they keep their eyes down the field. They're always looking to throw the ball. He kind of gets out and he's like, oh, I gotta spin, I gotta do this, like I gotta make it look pretty or something, and then throw the ball. I don't know what it is. There's just something about him though. He just can't hit the wide open guys.
It's weird because you can't put your finger on it. Like what is it? Why can't he do it? Because that throw that he made on the sideline rolling out to Roma Dunze, dude, maybe 3 other quarterbacks can do that in the league.
But that's what I'm saying is
It's
do
crazy.
you need to just play him as a rollout quarterback? Roll him out every time? But I mean, you can't.
Well, you can't
succeed
do
like
that.
in
You
the
can't.
NFL.
No, you can't.
Because it almost does seem like he's more in rhythm when he's on the run, throwing the ball. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
It is something that they don't want to be a homer here, but something they did with Jalen Hurts his first couple of years, at least his first year for sure. Most of his design throws were either it's an RPO or you're rolling.
Well, I think Ben
That's how you develop.
also abandoned the under snap stuff really quickly in that game, and I think Caleb needs to get used to that. He needs to get under the center, and just run the play.
True. Saw JJ do it on the other side. But I do want to touch on the JJ thing because I think he's getting a little preemptive. He's a winner. He's a winner. And I think that's we got to pump the brakes on that. I do think he will be a good quarterback in the league, but everyone acting almost crowning him in a sense that he's going to be a winner. It's going to happen. I think we got to chill on that.
Well, I don't think they're saying he's going to win. It's just saying he's won everywhere he's went. The dude's lost like 3 games since his freshman year in high school.
Yeah, but how long did it take, and again, be a homer here, how long did it take Jalen Hurts to get that in the league?
Yeah, but Jalen Hurts didn't come in as a winner. He got benched in a championship game.
Yeah, but he also lost like 5 total games in college, regardless of the benching or not. He barely lost college.
That game if he didn't get benched.
Yeah, but now again, we're doing this. I'm not going to go into the exact details of their careers, but the winner label, after 1 game is crazy.
I don't think it's a winner of he's going to be a winner in the NFL automatically because they're just saying his track record tracks that he's won.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you go back and you look to what Jones was saying about him, what Jettas was saying about him. You know, did you look? Literally, Jefferson gets asked, "Did you learn anything about your quarterback?" He goes straight up, right away, "No." We knew he had that dog in him. I mean, Jones was like, one point in the fourth quarter, we're like, "You're going into a timeout." He gets down on one knee in the huddle and he's like, "Hey, is there anywhere else you'd rather fucking be tonight?" And the whole huddle. I mean, he commanded that offense. He commanded that offense right out from the gate, dude. He was out there calling audibles. If you listen, go back and listen to his cadence through that whole entire game. It's different than what he is. He's progressed. He's learned more. I mean, the kid's gonna progress. He's gonna get better. I'm telling you. Right now, you can mark it down. Christian, write it down. Tyler, write it down.
I ain't writing nothing down.
Birth of a superstar. Birth of a superstar.
He's out here commanding an offense that put up nothing. He's audibling to what?
Okay.
A worse play?
He's going to go win you games.
Happened.
When you need him the most, he's going to step up. That dog in him is going to step up. He's going to go out there and win you games.
And I don't take teammates' words worth a damn. They're not going to come out and say, "Oh, yeah, he's trash." Like, that's not going to happen. Of course they're going to say he's great.
In this day and age, in this league, you ain't seen... Okay, we all watch Neighbors on the sideline on Sunday. We all watch that.
Everybody's just reading into body language. He didn't come out and say Russell Wilson sucks.
Doesn't have to. His body language said it for him, exactly.
we saw Russell Wilson sucks. Like, there's no guess.
There's no guess there.
Yeah,
you're guessing. You're putting thoughts into his head that may or may not be there. You're guessing.
Fair. Okay, we'll be fair here. Maybe I was guessing, but damn.
We can run a science experiment.
Yeah, I know when somebody killed his puppy, or I know a kid looks like his puppy's been killed. You know.
I'm not saying he wasn't thinking that though, but thinking it and coming out and vocally saying it to the media is wildly different things.
They're not. I'm not saying they're going to come out and do that, but I'm saying it's a good thing that they are backing him up. They are talking about him like that. They believe in him. I think there's trust there that he's built relationships with them. That's a good sign for some of your other star players.
But every player is going to say that about their teammate.
No, I think they'll stray away.
Neighbors after the game about Wilson, he would have been like, "He's our leader. We're still behind him. We're ready to go back to work at practice." He's not going to say anything else.
He was asked about it. And he said he has resting bitch face. So that was his response.
Yeah, see, he's just
to being disgruntled.
They all just say the same PR stuff. It's
right.
I don't care about what the players say.
They will until it goes bad, and then when it goes bad is when you start hearing the whispers.
Yeah, but then it has to kind of it has to go real bad. And
I agree.
Well, and I think Jackson Dart's going to be the quarterback there, so that's all.
Oh yeah. So what that would imply for you? Do you think they know that in the locker room that it's going to be Dart at some point?
I was surprised they were going to Dart now. I was surprised they're not going to Dart this week.
I am too.
Well, I heard reports that Dable had to go ask the owner if he could start Dart. I don't know if that was
I saw those
Twitter
too.
thing I saw, but
sounds like the most Giants thing I've ever heard. You know, we all saw Hard Knocks, so it makes sense. So. It checks out.
But I think that caps off this week.
Well, Well, no, real quick. We didn't talk about Chargers Chiefs, and then real quick before we get into that, I did see some news come across. I guess there was a new investigation into Tyreek Hill for a domestic violence situation.
Yeah.
So keep your eye on that. Yeah. So.
Let's go going down the AB path.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be worse than AB. I think. I mean, the man's gonna be broke, and they don't want to trade him. But I mean, if he's gonna be suspended 6 games, who knows? But we can piggyback off that. I do want to talk about the Chargers and Chiefs because my guy Justin, he's cracked at football, my guy. And, I got to give a huge shout out to Madison Beer because whatever you're getting out of that man, he's a god at football now again. So, damn, just keep doing your thing, Madison. We love you.
No, I
'Cause-
will say about this game though, Chargers Chiefs. I will say I think we've all kind of felt this Chiefs for a while. Is that something's turning there and not in the right way. Kelsey's probably mentally checked out. He's about to marry a billionaire. I'd be out too. Whatever. I don't need anything else left here.
Yeah.
Um,
Got 3 rings.
there's just no wide receivers there. Hollywood Brown is not going to do what Hollywood Brown did on Thursday or Friday. And the defense, I mean, how long can that hold them? How long? I mean, I know they say defense wins championships, but I mean, they're going to have a down year at one point. And the
Yeah,
defensive
but
side of the ball and the offensive
besides
side of the ball.
besides injuries and suspensions, how bad are they? I'm on the page of I don't know if they're bad. I think they're just injured and suspended. I think they get some guys back. They could be better, but I think there's more to say about how the Chargers played against them than how bad the Chiefs were.
I go back and forth on it too. I think someone said it earlier today. I couldn't tell you who it was. That the Chiefs are losing their mystique, right? Kind of like how the Patriots used to have. You go play the Patriots, and you'd be like, "Holy shit, we're playing the Patriots," and that's how it was for the Chiefs for the past 5 years. And I think watching them get smacked in the Super Bowl, and they get smacked. I wouldn't say they got smacked, but they were less physical than the Chargers, and I think we are watching them in the real time lose that mystique that they had.
Yeah, I won't say they're a bad team.
Right.
I just won't say they're a great team anymore.
Yeah.
That's, I think, the best way to put the Chiefs right now.
You either die a hero or live long enough to become a villain.
I mean, all
So-
runs come to an end.
Yeah, oh,
They
yeah.
all come to an end. Every
Yeah.
team that's in the league right now will be a bad team again.
Yeah. Well, I think we could even say that it might not be. I think when we talk about it, it's not the end of the Chiefs. Like, you through these runs of dynasties, people have their ebbs and flows. Like, it's going to happen. It could be a year, it could be 2 years, it could be 3 years. You never know. But they're not going to sustain success like they were. It's impossible.
Well, I'm just not going to shut up about the Chargers because nobody wants to talk. We're all talking about the Chiefs. I'm just not going to stop talking about the Chargers. You get a proven winner in there. This team is loaded with talent. You got a proven winner as in Jim Harbaugh. You got a locker room guy, a locker room coach,
Pause.
who gets really good.
Pause. He doesn't have the other team's signals, though.
Oh, don't even start with that. Come on.
That's all we had to say. Come on.
Have you ever just seen Jim interact on his own? I mean, the guy, if he was
Weirdo.
Yeah, if he was the mastermind behind that, I mean, the NCAA's got a lot more to worry about than that. So, no, but they played physical. They played tough. The offense looked great. I love Hampton. I think he's going to be the rookie. He's probably one of my tops for rookie of the year this year. I think that guy. Yeah, I think offensive rookie of the year. I think he could get there.
He won't win it. He's not a quarterback.
No, he won't win it. He's not a quarterback, but I think he'll be up there. Quentin Johnson all of a sudden can catch the ball, so that's great for them. I just see a lot of positives there, and they come in. They have a pretty decent chance for another victory. So start the season 2-0 coming into this week. So I mean, do we want to get right into this week?
Yeah, I'm ready for this week.
Mm-hmm.
Ready for this week. Starting it off tomorrow, which will probably be. Which I did have one thought about tomorrow's game. since it's September 11th and it's Commanders. Why is this game not being played in Washington?
I don't know.
What a miss by the schedule makers, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. It's a good
But-
point. Very odd that they didn't.
I mean, that's where we start off. Commanders Packers Thursday night. Should be a dogfight. We'll see if we'll really see if the Green Bay Packers defense was great, or if the Lions offense just pooped the bed. Because I think everybody's talking the Packers defense up a lot. I think we shot ourselves in the foot a lot. Micah didn't have that big of an impact on that game. That's the dumbest thing I've heard. He had like 1-2 pressures, and that sack he had was Jared Goff trying to scramble. Woohoo! I think anybody in the league can sack Jared Goff trying to scramble. Like, no shocker there. But also, I don't think the Commanders actually played that great. They got
didn't.
stalled a lot by that Giants defense. They made some big plays here and there, and that's what pushed them over. But I think they got stalled. I think this is gonna be a good game. I'm going to take the Packers here though at home.
Yeah, I'm taking the Packers as well.
Yeah, that's an easy pick for me. I'm never gonna pick anyone in my division, so go Pack, go.
Wow, I'll pick a team in my division.
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking teams in my division too. I mean, I got two playing each other, so I kind of have to this week. So.
I mean, that's the I will always. We're gonna tie.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna get hurt.
Yeah, shit. All right, so we got a sweep on the Packers. Like to hear it.
Sweep on the Packers.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess I said enough about the game, huh?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, you covered all the bases. I think you hit the nail on the head. It's Packers getting real hyped up. Washington didn't play that great last week. We'll see
Yeah,
what the outcome
Giants are
is.
just terrible.
Yeah, but the Giants' defense isn't terrible. They're one of
That's true.
the best defensive lines, so we'll see.
That defense line is scary.
It's scary. It's terrifying.
All right, well then we go into the 1:00 games. Rams Titans. It's in Tennessee. Yeah, there's no way I'm picking the Titans yet. They've
No.
played decent, but no way. Give me the Rams there.
Give me the Rams as well. Taking the Rams on this one. Yeah, I don't see it. I think the Titans can get there. It's just not there yet.
Yeah, I would say it's an easy sweep again for me. I think the Titans playing well was kind of fortunate that Bo Nix was playing terrible. So how well did they really play? If Bo Nix doesn't make dumbheaded decisions, I think they get blown out last week. So, yeah, Rams, easy.
Next we go Jacksonville and Cincinnati.
I-
I mean,
It's
I
in
think-
Cincinnati. We'll start there. So
My only issue is that I think Carolina came out way worse than I think Carolina's going to be, or I was way off. I could have been way off.
didn't we all pick? I believe we all picked Carolina to win that game.
I
No.
won a lot of bets.
Let me check.
That was one of my upsets.
Oh, we
Okay.
did have all of them to win, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a sweep on the board last week, yeah.
Yeah, we were way off. Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't know what to make about Carolina.
I don't know what to make about the Jags.
Yeah, I know.
Well, Brian Thomas did Jack, so that was real fun.
But then we have the Bengals who really struggled.
I'm gonna start it off here. I'm gonna take the Jags in this one. The Bengals I think are
Wow.
gonna struggle at the beginning of the season. I think it's gonna be almost a similar situation as last year. I'm pretty high on that. The Bengals, for whatever reason, they just have a hard time getting it together here at the beginning of the season. We all saw the outing, last week. They did win that game, but it was very close. And I think Jacksonville, they have I think they'll have a consistent run game, like they had against Carolina, and Trevor Lawrence won't need to do a whole lot. So I'm taking the Jags in this one.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Bengals. The Browns defense is really good. People are now keep forgetting that one as well.
Yeah.
So a little letdown there might have been expected. I'm not trusting Sunshine yet. Joe Burrow has proven he can do it, and they have the better playmakers. Give me the Bengals.
I'm going to side with the Jags this week. think you convinced me there, Dustin. I really do. The Bengals always start slow. They
Odd
always
man
put up
out over there.
garbage. And
I like it.
the Jags, as well or as unwell as they played, I don't even remember the 5-hour game, so it's hard to say
Yeah.
how they actually played.
Yeah.
Looked cohesive for the first time in, I don't know, 3 seasons. So, take the Jags. I like them there. Road Dogs.
Next we got Browns Ravens. Sorry, Browns. This one's easy. You are about to get spanked because the Ravens are going to be angry.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's an easy take. It's
in Baltimore. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we have
It is still an AFC North game. I think this game is going to be closer though than people think. But yeah, give me the Ravens.
And we have Jets Bills. Jets back-to-back home games here. Jets are played better than I thought. Don't care. Give me Bills.
Give me Bills. I do think this is. I think I looked up spreads before we got started here. 6.5 for Buffalo. I'm not taking those points.
You taking Baltimore spread?
Am I taking Baltimore spread? 11.5. 11.5. No, I'm not taking an 11.5 spread in an NFL game. Sorry, I'm not crazy.
See, they're thinking like I'm thinking though.
Vegas might know. I don't know, but it ain't. I'm not taking an 11.5 in an NFL game. But no. Yeah, I think this is another one. I think this is another one's gonna be closer. Bills coming off a big win. Jets coming off a bad loss. Not a bad loss, a well-fought loss. I think it's going to be closer, but give me Buffalo. I'm definitely not taking 6.5 in this game.
Yeah, I'm right there with you guys. Bills all day. I think the Bills are too good. And I think some of last week's Jets playing well was just the first game of the year. You never know what you're going to get. So
Beginner's luck, huh?
Yeah, a little beginner's luck.
All right, the next game we'll go to is in Detroit Rock City. Lions versus the Bears. Mentor versus student.
I can read the newspaper article or headlines right now.
Yeah, and everything coming out of the Lions camp, but we're just downplaying it. Nobody cares about Benedict Johnson coming back. This dude's gonna get booed. The Bears are in for just a bloody bath. We're going to be pissed off. Dan was pissed off at the press conference today. We had reporters asking dumb questions, and he's telling them to basically shut up. I mean,
I didn't see it today, so
I feel sorry for the Bears. They're about to take a beating. I mean, this is Lions, and guess what? It's a 2-touchdown route.
Oh my gosh! I was gonna say, don't say that again.
We got another 2-touch. Oh, if they would lose this one, you just gotta say.
Then the next week it's a 3-touchdown route.
Oh,
against the Ravens.
Yeah, think about it.
You know, I like to think you're a logical man most of the time, Tyler, but these takes are getting a little out of control here. All right. Yeah, and give me Detroit. What is the spread here? I think I'm 6.5. I'm not touching.
6.5.
I'm not touching those points, but you can give me Detroit.
That's wild. I'm just gonna take the Bears here. I just want to see the Lions lose. So I got to put a little faith in them. Put my money in my mouth and
man, Caleb drops back to pass, overthrows his receiver right to Kirby Joseph.
You know what? Did Kirby play last week?
Kirby did play last week.
Okay.
They didn't need him very much.
Oh, okay. So, make sure.
You know?
Fair fine. But no, just taking the Bears, just to be a little obtuse, you know. We'll see what they do. I think Ben has something up his sleeve for the Lions.
Yeah, your record proves that you're going to take the Bears.
He has a little something up his sleeve.
All right, the next game we got, Patriots-Dolphins.
The toilet bowl.
Yeah, it's like
the
gross.
toilet bowl.
That's a 1 p.m. guy, right?
Oh, it should be the Sunday night, if you ask me.
Nobody will see this game outside of the New England region, the Miami region. This game's going on nobody's television.
That's awful.
Man, somebody's gonna have to put a gun to my head to make me pick this. It's got to be Patriots. I mean, the Dolphins are lost. Mike McDaniel might get fired after this weekend. I don't know. We're on Mike McDaniel. When does he get fired? Watch every week from here on out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't even think he's that bad of a coach. I think
I
he's
do.
that situation is shit.
He is a
He is
coordinator.
Yeah, he's a coordinator. I'm agreeing.
See, I'm on the fence. I don't think that though, because like, how decimated does your team have to be? You have to deal with Tyreek Hill. You have to deal with Crip sign Tua. You have to sign him to an extension. You don't get to decide that. Like those are the cards that you are played with, right?
Just
You have to
listen
play.
to the man talk.
I don't care what he talks. I don't
He's
care
a
about that. Press
goofball,
conferences can.
Bro. He's a goofball.
Have you heard Nick Sirianni talk? Have you heard Nick Sirianni talk?
Yeah, but at least sounds like he has some professionalism to him. This man is a goofball.
Yeah.
I can tell why he was an alcoholic.
Yeah, I don't think he commands a lot of respect in the locker room. I think he's lost. I think he's lost the team. I
think the
just
team
don't.
See, and that's where that's where I think I disagree. I think the team was already lost. I don't think it didn't matter who was there after the
Who you taking?
Flores
Chris?
situation.
I'm ready to move
yeah.
on from this.
I'm taking the
We got
Patriots.
Too much
Yeah.
talk about these
Patriots
games.
for me as well. Make sure you write that down.
Man, so many 1 o'clock games. Niners Saints in New Orleans.
It's another garbage bowl. Got Mac Jones starting this weekend.
No, it's gonna be pretty. It'll be pretty.
You think Kyle Shanahan's just
He'll play him.
fucking around the media?
No, I mean I'm sure he's a little banged up, but he'll play still.
Well, he explicitly said weeks.
I'm not gonna lie. I was encouraged by what I saw in New Orleans this week.
Yeah, they put up a lot better fight than I thought they were going to.
Spencer Rattler played a decent game.
You weren't expecting that?
I wasn't expecting. That came down to a play
Yeah.
from like the 15. Hey, actually, Juwan Johnson dropped a touchdown
He dropped
to
the
tie
touchdown.
the game.
Yeah, he did.
They
Saw
put up
that.
a fight, and they still have Kamara. I don't know where to go with this game because the 49ers are hurt. They're real hurt. And I think
Always hurt.
I think that's a locker room that's slipping.
Yeah.
I'm going Saints.
I thought for sure nobody else would go be as crazy as I was this week, but I'm also going Saints.
I think it's a slam dunk.
Really?
I think it's a,
All right.
yeah.
So the line
I do.
currently is San Fran by 3. Just so we're aware, it is in New Orleans, and they're getting the favorite.
Crazy line.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't care. They can have that line, but I think Hurricane Katrina came back.
My only
Out.
question with the Saints is, was it more indicative about them or indicative about the Cardinals?
I don't know.
We don't know.
Play
That's-
ball.
I think the
I
Cardinals are
agree.
still just a middle of the road team like they have been. I don't think they've changed much. I don't think their DNA's changed much. Anything on that team has changed a ton to warrant. I think they're going to be right about where they were last year.
Okay.
Yep. So that's clean sweep Saints. Next up, we got Giants at Cowboys down there in Jerry World.
Damn.
This one's easy. It's Cowboys.
It's Cowboys, and I'm taking the points 5.5.
Russell Wilson is still the Giants quarterback.
I'm going to take the Giants.
Okay, here we go.
Not
I'm going to be an
helping
absolute Cowboys hater, but I also think the Giants look bad. I don't think they can look much worse. And I think the Cowboys are going to look a little worse than they did last week.
Yeah, but see, the Cowboys have more talent on the outside
Mm-hmm.
than what the Commanders do.
Yeah.
What do you mean, eh? They have a top 5 receiver and GP. What?
Yeah, but what's GP? We have 3 receptions?
Throw it up to him?
I believe he had 3 receptions, yes.
Yeah. So let's see what GP can do.
Yeah, and,
I had him on one of my fantasy teams. He had 3 receptions.
and a
I'm pretty
42-yard
positive.
penalty.
He did have a 42-yard penalty, you're right.
So, didn't catch the ball, but he made the play. So, anyways, that's two Cowboys, 1 Giants. Yeah, we won't talk about the Giants pick. Seahawks, Steelers. This is in Pittsburgh.
It is. Pittsburgh's home opener.
I probably don't have too much to say here, just simply because I think this game's really easy to pick. Seahawks are lost. I don't think they really have an identity. And I think it's Steelers. Pretty easily.
They are favored only by 3. I was a little shocked at that line. I think some playing into that is that run D. We'll see what kind of changes are made this week. I'm taking Pitt by 3. Definitely taking those points. Seattle just... I think they can get there, though. That's the thing. I think Seattle can get there.
They have Darnold.
Yeah, well...
Darnold wasn't a problem last week. I just don't think they have the firepower. I think their O-line's a little weak, and they have Jackson, Smith, and Digba.
Yeah.
At wide receiver.
Cooper
I mean,
Kupp?
like, washed Cooper Kupp.
Right.
They got,
He's done. He's
they
done.
always hurt Kenneth Walker.
Great. Right. They just don't have the pieces. I think
You mean Reggie Bush number 2?
Yeah, I'm going to take the Steelers as well, though. I think it's an easy home opener. I think the Steelers will hopefully clean up what they need to clean up and put that stamp on it.
All right. Next, we got Broncos Colts. We really should have talked about the Colts when we in the first part here. Danny Dimes,
I need to talk about Danny Dimes.
best quarterback in the league right now.
Yeah.
Danny Dimes, put some respect on his name.
No.
You have to. You can't not. You can't not.
It was a great game.
This wasn't a hard decision for Steichen to make coming out of camp. AR was never going to be the guy. I would have put all my faith in Danny Dimes too. This is actually going to be a pretty intriguing matchup, Broncos-Colts. Broncos got a really good defense. See if the Colts can replicate what they did last week. It's in Indy. I think I'm taking the Colts.
I'm taking the Colts.
Wow.
Yeah. Colts are they're
really?
they're plus 2.5. Yeah, I believe.
I think
I'm going to make it really simple. The Colts are not going to play as good as they did last week, and the Broncos are not going to play as bad as they did last week. It's going to be Broncos easy.
we're
Easy
not
money.
worried
I'll
about Bo
take the
Nix
spread.
sophomore slump.
No.
This is our Colts. This is our team.
No.
We bleed blue. Something like that. I forgot how he does it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Broncos easy.
next we go to Arizona, Panthers Cardinals.
Gross.
It's Cardinals.
We have 2 toilet bowls this week. What is
Yes.
going?
It's terrible.
How do they play each other?
I'm not picking the Panthers until they show me a reason why to. It's
Yeah.
Cardinals.
It's Cardinals.
Yeah, I agree. I'm on the Cardinals train.
I'm not touching 6.5 though. I can tell you that. After
No.
last week with the New Orleans, I'm not touching 6.5.
No. I just think being at home, slight advantage.
Yeah. All right. Next we probably do have the game of the week. Outside of the Lions game, Eagles Chiefs in Kansas City, 4:25 start. Man,
It's a tough one, huh?
it's really not. It's Eagles.
It's Eagles.
The Chiefs are just so banged up, and they're so hurt. They have no playmakers, none. What are you gonna do?
Obviously, you know who I'm going to roll with. Eagles all day. I do think they're going to slam the door shut on the Chiefs. The Chiefs mystique. It's ending this weekend.
Yeah, I won't go that far. I think the
Oh.
Chiefs are going to be out for revenge, so I do think that's going to pump them up a little bit. I think it's a 1 touchdown game.
Do we know when Patrick Mahomes' last 3-game lose streak was?
I don't know, but we don't count losing streaks going back to
Oh,
last
just
season.
I'm just saying.
Nobody's
Since
ever
he's
done
been the
that.
quarterback, I don't think he's ever had a 3-game lose streak.
Don't
So
be a weirdo Eagles fan.
just throwing it out there.
Give me Philly in this one. Yeah, there's just too many injuries. You don't have enough firepower on the outsides. Mahomes can be great all he wants, and somebody from Philly needs to just take one for the NFL and lay the wood on him when he runs out there. Because if he pulls some shit like he did last week, where he's trying to truck defenders on the outside, somebody needs to lay the wood to him. The NFL don't forget. Somebody just needs to hit that motherfucker. I'm sorry.
It's
I'll
got to be
for it.
Jalen Carter because he'll get suspended.
No,
Yeah, he
it'll
will.
It'll be Sidney Brown. Calling
Yeah.
it now.
Just put it back.
People's crashing out.
Falcons Vikings Sunday Night Football. In Minnesota. Yeah, Falcons. Easy.
Superstar getting primetime games
Yeah.
week to week. Baby, I love it. I love it. I breathe it. Whew. All right, yeah, give me Minnesota on this one. Come on now. It's in Minnesota, for God's sakes. -3.5. I'm not touching those points. I think it's going to be close. I think it's going to be a close game all the way through. Give me Minnesota.
I think it's gonna be a hell of a game. I'm gonna ride with. Damn, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go with the Vikings since with them being at home. I think they both have young hordes, young teams, young quarterbacks, and that home environment will help the Vikings.
Bold take on this game. Penix goes down. Kirk Cousins comes in to win them the game in Minnesota. I'll wish for an injury.
All right.
I'm just saying.
Now we're
If I'm
in.
writing if I'm writing the script, that's how it plays out.
Now we're in WWE territory over here. So we're writing
NFL
We're writing fake storylines now.
Remember, the NFL is an entertainment business.
Yeah,
That's why I
yeah.
asked earlier.
Bet with your own
Also,
knowledge of that.
Anybody at the NFL, what are we doing with a double Monday night game?
I was just about to ask that. It's a grand question. They've been doing it more and more.
It happens again too because the Lions play on one of those
Yeah.
weeks on Monday night. I can't.
They've
remember.
done it
What are
twice.
we doing?
No.
The past 2 years.
Oh, it's happening again on week 4.
Yep. I think there should be
It's happening
usually
way too
twice a year.
often. Week 6,
Oh, they're doing it week 6 too.
week 7.
Oh wow, I didn't realize they were doing that many.
So we're getting it a lot more.
That's
I
getting ready
guess
to be
it's
tired
just
on
fun.
Tuesdays.
It's obviously for West Coast TV audiences. It's going to be It's going to be 7 o'clock out there. So
Yeah, for the 10 o'clock one.
yeah, I mean, I'm not staying up. I'm sorry to watch on a Monday night to watch Chargers Raiders. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we'll just start there. We'll go in the reverse order. Chargers, Raiders. I mean, easy one. Chargers.
Yeah, I'm taking
Yeah,
Chargers.
yeah. I mean, I have to talk about it. Chargers easy. Yeah. I think
first game, Buccaneers versus Texans in Houston. Houston looks so bad.
Bad.
I'm taking Tampa.
Tampa.
Taking Tampa.
Wow,
They didn't look great
Tampa.
either, but Houston looks really bad.
I got more faith in Baker than I do in Shroud. So
And Stroud hasn't looked great since his rookie year. So
yeah,
Yeah, he was anointed the next great one, and it hasn't turned out very well. But yeah, I think the Bucks easy. Texans look terrible. Bucks looked a little shaky, but that was a division game. I trust Baker much more than Stroud, especially after the past year of Stroud.
yeah.
so that takes us into a little bit of fantasy football here to wrap us up. After I just go, I'm gonna go 16-0 this week. So that'll put me.
Well, let's
so I was-
let's talk about it real
was-
quick. I was
hold
10-6.
Yeah, I was 11-5. Dustin was 10-6, and we got the caboose over here at 8-8.
Take one for the team.
So, hot take central over there is just not hot taking. So yeah, I should hold a good lead after this week. I think going into week 3.
Just do your fantasy winner and loser, please. For the love of God, stop
wanted-
stop stroking your own ego over here.
You wanted the records that I'm sitting at the top of.
Okay, yeah,
did you
by
think was
one.
gonna happen?
By one. This man's over here stroking.
Well, okay. Well, hold on. We all did win our fantasy football matchup this week.
Did we?
We did.
This
I didn't
might
even
not-
notice that.
This might be the only time this year that happens.
Well, me and Christian play each other this week, so
yeah, it's gonna be the only time it happens.
Well, no, I mean I'm saying that we all 3 win our game that week.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean I pulled it out. Nice little 76-point victory right there, baby.
I couldn't even tell you who my top scorer was in our league. I didn't even really pay attention that much. I just knew it was like 99 to 90 something.
Mine was
You
Pat
won
Mahomes.
by 76 points.
No, I won with 76 points.
Oh, even worse. I didn't even look at
Gross.
that. God, yeah, that's gross.
76 to
That would
71.
be
But I would probably have to say my fantasy winner of this week, and it's not just because he's on my team, it's Keon Coleman. I mean, I did pick him thinking he was going to maybe grow a role into the Buffalo Bills offense. Didn't expect him to come out the gate with 112 yards and a touchdown on 11 targets, 8 catches. I imagine he's getting picked up in leagues all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, I have him in my other league, and I got picked him up real late, so he had a slow year last year. I mean, does it change now? I think there's been some movement on that team. There's not those other guys that were there before taking a lot of targets away from him. Maybe the relationship's growing too, but I think it's there. I agree with you. I think he's going to be one eventually at some point on Buffalo.
So who do you have as your winner?
My winner this week is, like I said, I'm not going to shut up about the Chargers. So Quentin Johnson's my winner, baby. He showed out. I mean, he outperformed McConkey, who I think,
Did he?
Yeah, I mean, he, as far as from a fantasy perspective.
Oh, yeah, but even
Yeah.
he had 2 tutties. But I don't
Yeah.
Look, he had a good week. I'm not going to take anything away from that. But I got to see this way more consistently before I'm ready to say this guy is back. Or
For the week, he's my winner.
Right. Yeah.
For the week, he is my winner.
Who's your winner there, Christian?
My winner is going to feel like a homer pick as well, but with the trade that happened, is going to be Travis Etienne Jr. I think he could be back to his rookie form. He had 143 yards rushing, only had 1 reception, but the team trading away Tank is indicative that they believe in him.
Yeah, but
I think
they have another back that they believe in more of. That was the
A
bigger
rookie,
motivation.
Tyshawn Boutel.
Yeah, they like that guy.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, but I don't think you pull the trigger and trade Tank if you don't think Travis is going to be. He's clear one. He's clearly the one.
But there is no such thing as clear ones anymore.
I think he had 90% of snaps.
I mean, outside
Pretty
of
sure.
2 or 3 teams.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had 90% of snaps. I mean, that's what you want out of a running back.
Yeah, but that's insane.
It may not
Keep
last.
up.
It may not last, but he is definitely winning the week.
Yeah, he had a great week. So, my loser for the week, and again, this is for the week, A.J. Brown. Dude was a complete dud. Jalen Hurts wouldn't even look at him. I mean, they have a breakup or something? Like, he's not pushing, A.J. Brown's not pushing hard enough on the tush push? Like, not getting in there? Like, I don't know. That was off.
That man was out there playing capture the flag. I mean, that's all that was.
Dude, I think he was reading a book on the sidelines.
Something.
Surprised they didn't show him running the book on the sidelines. Shocked by
Man,
that.
better find it quick, or he would be gone off the
Yeah. I mean, I can go right into my loser, too. I mean, I told everybody who would listen to me, which isn't many people, but my guaranteed 1-1 was Jamar Chase. So that slow start's killing it. I mean, what do you have, 1 reception? Yeah.
Yeah, 1 or 2.
You got that money. They paid you. There's a lot of money being thrown around there in Bengals, which is weird to me because they're the poorest franchise ownership group in the league. But because they're making, Ring of Honor players buy their own hotel and flight to come be in the Ring of Honor. Wow. Shocking. But yeah, Jamar Chase, loser this week. I mean, do they get there? Yes. This week, though, you let everybody down, Jamar.
So I do have one thing to say about some of these number 1 wide receivers like A.J. Brown, Jamar Chase, that underperformed this week. Teams are going to take away the number 1 receiver right out the gate.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? The offenses are going to adjust, and they're going to start beating them without the number 1, and then guess who's going to get covered? Not the number 1, and then they'll come back to them. It's just how this goes. It's week 1. I'm not worried about AJ or Jamar long term.
Well, we're going to go 3 for 3 on 1 wide receivers because my loser, and I am concerned about him, is Tyreek Hill.
Well,
I think the juice is lost. I saw something that said he hasn't had a reception over 30 yards in over a year, over a
you
season.
don't think he throws up the same gang signs as Tua? They're not both just out there going, what's
I mean,
that?
he might. I think we touched on it earlier. I think he might be going down the AB route, and he's packing it up. I don't see
CTE
him.
of the week.
He could be CT of the week going forward, but I think the Dolphins are just an abomination, and Tyreek has been essentially non-existent for a season and a game now. So we'll see how long it lasts.
Yeah, so I think that pretty much wraps us up here.
Yeah.
Looking forward to another great week. Football season is in full swing now. I mean, we got games tomorrow. Mac Action will probably be back on Tuesdays here too. So
Hell yeah. Big week
We'll
6.
be having football every day but Wednesdays. Or wait, do they play on Wednesdays or Tuesdays? Whatever day it is. It will only be one day a week where we don't have football.
Yeah, I'm actually going to the Michigan game this weekend against Central Michigan, so I'll be out and about out there in Ann Arbor. Looking forward to a good week of football. It's always a great week when we have football, right? Yeah.
Every great week and every week till February.
Yeah. Where I start crying. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Just for everybody, we're gonna get this loaded up this week. We're gonna continue, I think, to do these on Wednesdays. Like I said, if you have suggestions, please comment on our YouTube. We're open to everything. We want to get better at this. This is something we do for fun right now, but we just want to make it look presentable. I mean, there's no point. I mean, we just want to have fun. We can take some pride in our work, right? We want to get better at this. So comment below if you have any suggestions as far as video and editing. We'd love to hear from you. So.
Yep, and it's the Waterboys on YouTube, or at the Waterboys 23 on YouTube as well. You can also find us on TikTok. I think that one is under just the Waterboys. I could be wrong there. Let me see. It's the Waterboys Pod.
Mm-hmm.
The Waterboys Pod on TikTok. Trying to just take some clips from here to there. Also, please comment on those, like those, any tips, tricks, anything. If you like it, something you like out of it. Other than that, I think we're all set this week. I hope everybody's parlays hit this weekend. I hope everybody's fantasy team does good. I don't know. You guys have to figure that out between yourselves. And we're on to next week. And hopefully we don't have a spit gate too.
I just hope both teams have fun, Christian.
Hey, right now we're projected to tie, so
Yeah,
if we tie,
yeah.
let's just do that.
There we go.
You guys want to you need me to leave?
No, we're good, man. We're good.
All
We-
right.
we-
All right.
just end the session. Come on.